Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess. We're in my kitchen today. We're going to make something very special, and it is for My Home Apothecary collaboration, hosted by Mountain Grandma and the Budget Preppers. Here's the medical disclaimer. I am not a doctor. This information is not intended or implied to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. All content contained in here is for general information purposes only. This channel makes no representation and assumes no responsibility for the accuracy of the information referred in this video. You are encouraged to confirm any information and review all information regarding any medical condition or treatment with your physician or naturopathic doctor. I will also add in here my kitchen, my rules. What I do in my kitchen is my responsibility. What you do in your kitchen is your responsibility. I will also add food can be your medicine or it can be your poison. You choose. There are prizes with this. There's a giveaway live on September the 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that being said, what am I making? Well, I'm adapting a recipe that I found online. I don't even remember where I found it at, but it's for a ginger turmeric tea. This is a paste that you make. It will last for 10 days in your refrigerator. It is an anti-inflammatory paste. It is immune boosting. So you want to be able to take this as an immune booster. I have several autoimmune diseases, and so I'm always looking for something that is going to help me, and my apron is messed up, going to help me increase my immune system. So this calls for grated turmeric, grated ginger. Now you can use fresh or you can use dried like I'm using today. It calls for zest of organic lemon. I don't have any lemon zest here, but I'm going to use lemon juice in its place. That's perfectly okay. It calls for crushed garlic. Of course, you can use fresh crushed garlic or you can use garlic powder. A dash of cayenne, raw local honey, a pinch of black pepper, and apple cider vinegar. Let's get making it. I've assembled everything that I'm going to be using today. This is a homemade apple cider vinegar with the mother. You want to make sure it has the live mother in it. I've got local raw honey. This is an organic, so is my apple cider vinegar. I've got some real lemon juice because I don't have any lemons on hand. I've got cayenne pepper. I also pulled out some banana pepper. I make my own pepper, so sometimes I'll have a mixed pepper. This one is mixed with jalapeno, cayenne, Tabasco, and banana pepper. And let me tell you, it's spicy. You could use either one of those. I've got ground turmeric, ground ginger, garlic powder, and black pepper. And I've got a clean little half pint mason jar. Half pint. Yeah, this is a half pint. And I'm going to pull out a measuring cup for the apple cider vinegar and the honey. The recipe does not tell me how much ABC to use, but I'm going to guesstimate how much I think it needs. So I'm going to start out with a tablespoon each of ground turmeric and grated ginger. you might need a bigger jar. You're making this into a paste. It's not going to be, and I'm doing a heaping tablespoon of turmeric. While I'm talking about this, turmeric is an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. It's also a pain reliever. It helps with arthritis and different things. This is the ground ginger. And again, I'm going to go ahead and do a heaping tablespoon of it. It's equal parts of turmeric and ginger. Ginger root helps with digestion. It reduces nausea. It's an immune system booster. It lowers the risk of infections. And I'm sure there's many, many other things about these that I'm not mentioning today. You need to do your own research. The next ingredient, of course, would be the lemon. I'm going to hold off on that until towards the end. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of the garlic. And again, I'm going to do a heaping because I'm doing more than the recipe actually calls for. So a heaping teaspoon. It calls for a dash of cayenne. Since I have the cayenne, I'm going to use that today. And tad. This is my dash spoon, y'all. It says dash on it. I'm going to do a heaping dash. It calls for a pinch of black pepper. And there's my pinch spoon. So again, heaping, pinch. I want to keep my ingredients equal to what the recipe's calling for, whether I use fresh ingredients or dry ingredients. I may add a little more honey and apple cider vinegar to this and lemon. I'm going to use a spoon and I'm just going to give this a little mix in the jar. Now you're not supposed to use metal, but I'm using metal. Let me grab the plastic one. And you could just store this, make a full jar of this and store it away and mix it as you go. That would be another option for this. It smells amazing. Oh yes, it has a wonderful smell. It calls for a 1/4 cup of raw honey. I'm actually going to go a little bit over because I've gone over on everything else in this recipe. So a little less than 1/8 of a cup. Let me see if I can scrape this out. And I'm going to hold off on putting the lid on there. I'm going to get some ABC out. Let me grab another tablespoon. You want the active ingredients in this. Apple cider vinegar has so many health benefits. I couldn't tell you all of them. So I'm gonna go with maybe a tablespoon and a half. It's got so many good benefits. I'm gonna add a dash of real lemon. Actually, I'm gonna add about a teaspoon of this. I'll tell you what the rest of these ingredients will do for you. So there's my teaspoon of lemon juice. And I've got all my ingredients in here. So I'm going to give that a stir. Now this is going to be a loose paste because I'm using powders. But if I was using the raw ingredients, it would be a thicker paste. And there it is, folks. So honey is rich in antioxidants. It boosts healing and reduces infection. Lemon is high in vitamin C, so that's great. It also has folate, potassium, and antioxidants. Black pepper activates the curcumin and turmeric antioxidants. So there's curcumin in your cayenne peppers and then your turmeric. When you add black pepper to those two, it activates those. It's also an antioxidant. Cayenne pepper has capsaicin in it. It boosts your metabolism and lowers blood pressure, stimulates circulation, natural pain reliever, alkalizing effect on the body. Ginger helps digestion, reduces nausea. It's an immune booster, lowers the risk of infection. Turmeric is an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant. Garlic reduces the symptoms of common colds, boosts immune system. And it also contains acetylene antioxidants. So I've covered almost all the ingredients in here. We're going to make a little cup of tea. You do not want to put this into hot water because then you're killing all that good bacteria that you just put in here. And let me get my honey covered up. We'll be right back. Okay, I've got my warm water here. I used my teaspoon to mix this, and you will use 1 teaspoon in a cup of warm water, or you can use it in a fresh made fruit juice. Either one would be perfectly fine. And you're just going to mix that in. And it is going to be so delicious. So here's to your health. I think it needs a little bit more lemon. Yeah, it needed just a little bit more lemon to kind of cut that pepper and the cayenne. And it is delicious, y'all. Here is to your health. You always want to label your product, whatever you're using, and you want to put a start and a finish date on the top of your jar. If it's something like this that has to be refrigerated, I'm actually going to leave this sit out on my counter for a little while, maybe overnight, to build up more of those probiotics in there and good things. And you just would give it a real good shake before you use it the next day. So you want to make sure you got all that powder and everything mixed in, or the fresh ingredients mixed in really good. If you're doing it with the dry goods, shake it. If you're doing it with the fresh ingredients, then you would stir it before you use it. So back to my tea. It's actually very good. I'm looking for anything that is beneficial to my health, that is going to help me heal from all these autoimmune diseases that I have developed over the years. So you add 1 teaspoon of the immunity paste to warm water or a fresh squeezed juice. for an immune boosting drink. You don't want to mix it with hot water because that will leach out your benefits. It'll kill off the bacteria, so you don't want to do that. You don't want to kill those probiotics and all that good bacteria that's in this cup of tea. Again, this is My Home Apothecary collaboration hosted by Mountain Grandma and the Budget Preppers. I'd like to thank them for allowing me to come on a second time and share one of my teas that I like to drink. You can check out all the information in the description box below the video along with the playlist. I highly suggest that you check out all of the videos, leave comments on all of them. I don't know how they're going to do their drawing, but a lot of times they draw from the commenters, so just be aware of that. You can make this tea in a powder form. Add your honey, lemon, and apple cider vinegar at the end when you're mixing it, and have a tasty tea that is shelf stable. Or you can do like I did and make it into a liquid paste and store it in the refrigerator for up to 10 days. Be blessed, everybody, and thank you for watching.